And welcome, everybody. Heath Whitman here with Jason Cavazos. We are so sorry on a late start. It is a rainy afternoon here at Texas High, and we are already in the bottom of the second. We've had some issues with some Wi-Fi here. It is very low and a very loud music coming up, and because we were right by a speaker apparently. And not only that, but we've had some camera issues due to that. And camera is limited because it has been a steady downpour rain. Not a downpour, Jason, but just a rain. So we are trying our best to give you the best angles and the best camera. We only have 2 cameras with us because one wouldn't work, and we can't do our outfield camera. We just had a rough day.
It's been a day, that's
so
for sure.
We are doing the best we can for you today to bring you this Whitehouse and Texas High game here at Texas High.
Shout out to Dave and Bonnie watching on the couch at the house. They
shout
said.
out.
Yeah, I remembered.
Yes, you did. I forgot to tell you, but you remembered, so good job. But we want to apologize if it's not the quality of our normal broadcast, but, you know, we're going to give you what we can give you, the best we can give you. So, and
you know, I'm kind of amazed. I think both states, because we're right here on the border, it's almost like State Line Avenue almost. And I think both states said, no, we're not going to cover that because there is like no Wi-Fi in a big city like this.
Oh, it's.
And what's bad is I'm looking over there at a Hampton Inn, you know, so I'm like, maybe we can hit up the guest Wi-Fi over there. As long as we don't do like Lufkin and be here forever, because if we are, then I'm going to hit them up for a room.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be, we're not doing that. No. But we're going to do our best for you and give you what we can here. Swing and a miss. And Jason's been keeping up with things while I've been trying to do my best interpretation of IT.
Yeah, we're at 2-2 count right now on the third batter of the bottom of the first. The first batter reached on a single to center field. The second batter walked. And now you're at the 3-hole. As far as what the Wildcats did in the top of the first, JoJo Adams is leadoff, and he grounded into to the second baseman for a first out. Ace Vasquez got hit by a pitch, but was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice hit by Maddox Evans, and then Maddox Evans had second base stolen, but like I said, it's so wet out here, and with this turf field, he just kind of overslid the bag. He went over it and came off, and they applied a tag. So basically 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats. Now they're trying to get something done here.
You got Jared Beaumont on the mound for the Wildcats. You got a bases loaded situation here, and apparently I'm at a concert in Texas High. They turned up the music as loud as they can. Apparently they want everybody in Arkansas to hear who's coming up to bat. But we're going to do our best because they stuck us right. Well, we moved so we could put up a canopy, and we didn't disturb anybody behind us with our canopy. So here we go. We're trying to get everything going here. And we're in the bottom of the first. And nobody out. So we have 2 cameras. We have the first base camera here. And
I'm going to apologize for how crooked that one is.
Yeah, that's all you. But you did the best you could. We may go out and straighten that here in a minute.
Yeah, we had no signal. We're putting it up, so we couldn't even see what it was looking at, and I just eyeballed it. You can tell right now I wear glasses for a reason.
So the little confab on the mound is over.
Bases loaded for the 4-hole of the Tigers.
We appreciate everybody watching. Here comes the pitch by Beaumont. It's going to be high. For a ball. All right, and we got some chat. Yes, we are on. We are back. Thank you, everybody, for bearing in. And the game didn't start till 7:15, and because of the weather. And so we appreciate you sticking with us. Robin is back with us from Weatherford, Oklahoma. And we appreciate you being, and we appreciate everybody, again, sticking with us. 2-1 the count from Beaumont. Fouled backwards.
Yeah, it's just been a crazy day. You know, a lot of games moved from today to yesterday to try to beat the weather. And
well, and not only that, is that goes high for a ball, so now it's going to be a full count. And I was looking all day at the weather. This wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to have cleared out and be here, be gone, and we were supposed to have kind of a nice night, and it's cool and rainy. And foul back stays alive.
Yeah, we talked about it this morning, and there was, might have been some rain down, the Whitehouse, Jacksonville, Tyler area, but up here showed to be clear this evening.
Right. Here's a pitch, and walked him in, and that's going to be a run. And that looked pretty good to me, but again, it's one of those situations where we aren't behind the plate. We were supposed to be.
They made efforts to get us back there.
I will give it up. Texas High has done a good job and at helping us out. One of the admins helped us and got us some Wi-Fi going, and Coach McClure has helped and been in contact with me over the last day or two, and so we really appreciate all that Texas High has done for us. And as always, I will say that Coach Branch from Whitehouse is always communicative and very good communicating and talking to me, so we're very happy with them.
I think he's still mad at my daughter, so that's why he won't talk to me. I'm kidding.
He talked to you the other day.
He did. I mean, he's been great.
Beaumont gets that in on the outside, so 2-1.
Anytime I can give my daughter a hard time, that's, you understand.
Oh, yeah. I give my daughter a hard time as much as I can.
Unless she's in town, because then you have to kind of watch your back.
Yeah, she's scary. We got a little conversation on the mound.
Looks like Jared just isn't feeling it today.
No, it looks like, pitching change already here in Texas High. So we're going to take a short break while they're doing this. We'll be right back. You're watching Whitehouse Baseball on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Heathens got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes.
And we are back. Braden Jackson is going to be on the mound now for the Wildcats as he steps in. Zabray Turner is going to be stepping into the batter's box for the Tigers. There's the pitch, and he's going to foul that one back for a strike to start things off. We want to thank you again for watching, and we appreciate you sticking with us. And please let us know in the chat not only where you're from and who you're rooting for, but let us know if there's any issues other than just, kind of sketchiness. We're trying to manipulate it up and down, but we don't know, what you're seeing, and we will try to adjust it as a swing back and Again, foul ball.
I don't even know what it looks like over at first. So bear with us.
Nope, still crooked.
Good Lord.
Looks like you went the wrong way.
I swear I went the right. I'm gonna take.
I told you to take your phone with you, but yeah, just like. And now I know what my wife feels like.
Well, in my defense, when I went over there last time, it didn't work with my phone. So.
Yeah.
In my defense.
However, we got it closer this time, so maybe.
I don't know about that. That looked kind of.
In there for a strike, strike 3. And it looks like Braden Jackson comes in and does what needs to be done and gets the first strike on the board.
Yeah, good pitch, bottom of the zone.
Kason Schilling stepping in.
He'd love to get a hit right now, help his own cause.
Oh, yeah. Here's the pitch, and reaches out. Little AT&T tried to reach out and touch somebody on that one, and didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah, it looked like he took a little off of that one and had Schilling just kind of reaching.
Jackson looks. Here's the pitch. Little breaking ball didn't quite go how he wanted to. I think it broke just a little bit early. So 1-1 now the count. In there, 4 strikes, says Blue. And Jackson's come in, done a pretty good job so far. Got a strikeout, and now he's up ahead in this one. 1 ball and 2 strikes on this pitcher versus pitcher duel right now. Here's the pitch, and a high fly ball in the outfield. That's going to go left field. And it will be caught. And that was Hunter Cook into left field for out number 2.
Good job to slow him down. First 4 batters reached, but since Richards come in, nothing doing for the Tigers.
So Braden Jackson doing a good job on the mound. And here is Paul Magnus. That's a heck of a name, man.
I know, that's impressive.
I like that name. It's like Maximus Decimus.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll have his revenge this life or the next.
We watch too many movies,
yes,
but it's awesome. So ball 1, as that one goes down, a little bit of a worm burner there. That's going to be high. So 2 balls and no strikes to Magnus. Magma. Sorry. We got to make people tell us the movies that we're quoting.
Oh, Lord.
In there for a strike. Oops. Helps if I do it right. 2-1. Excuse me.
It's just you can look in the lights and just see the rain steady.
And we can hear it and see it over, trying to maneuver our equipment in so it doesn't get as that's in there for a strike 2-2. As Forrest Gump would say, we got sideways rain and fat rain.
Yeah. It's kind of just that nice lazy rain.
Hadn't had the rain come up from below yet, but it'll probably get there.
Oh,
and a high, far, and long, out of here.
Grand slam.
Home run, grand slam.
Jackson almost got out of it.
And just like that, the Tigers up 5-0.
And now batting is left fielder, number 8, Colby Smith.
So now Colby Smith stepping in. Takes that first one as a strike. Here's a pitch. And that one's going to be fouled back, out of play.
Hey, I did hear during the JV game that Texas High actually, for foul balls, gives away like little ice creams or something.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, we always talked about that.
You think we're going to get any or no?
Oh, no, I think we're stuck.
Yeah, I think, not that I need it. I'm just saying.
Need and want are two very...
Trust me, I understand, but my wife is probably listening, and I don't need her to think that I'm getting ice cream, especially without her. 1-2 the count. Tigers up by 5 here in the bottom of the first. He reaches out. That's going to... Oh, no! JoJo Adams goes and gets that one and puts that one out. We're through 1, but the Tigers with a grand slam home run by Magnus gets the Tigers up. We're going to go on a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez is going to lead things off. A-Rod is going to leave things off for the Wildcats as we are back here at the ball field in Texas High. At the top of the second here. Kaysen Schilling on the mound. Texas High up 5-0 here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. And A-Rod's going to bunt it down to third base line. And just beat him for out number 1. So A-Rod had a fairly good idea to get that one down there, but not able to beat it out. As that's out number 1. Caleb Russell.
Okay, so
Looks good. It looks good. You did a good job, man.
Okay, because I still didn't have the camera. It didn't work on my phone again.
Well, you did fantastic. I'll give you a thumbs up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high for a ball to Russell. And rain is still coming down. And it's just steady.
Yes.
It's just a steady rain. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's just enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
And cold. That one got in there for a strike. And Russell's looking at a 1-1 count. And another one gets in there, and I don't know what Russell's waiting on, but that was a pretty good pitch.
I was wondering if he was looking maybe for off speed and just got fooled on that one. So
it is a possibility. Got to be careful.
Yeah, nice. Look fast and just slow.
On the outside for a ball. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a strikeout for Russell. Now number 1.
Next batter is third baseman, number 19, Mason Johnson.
So Mason Johnson's going to come in after the ground out and strikeout. That's going to hit the ground and go for a ball.
Yeah, hopefully Mason can change the look a little bit for the Wildcats. Just haven't got going yet in this game.
So that one is called a strike, so 1-1.
You know, one thing I've noticed, like I said, is Whitehouse has always seemed to be a mid to late innings team.
Yeah, they really are. Good try to frame on that by Shelley, but couldn't get the umpire to go his way. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Johnson looks in. Pitch by Schilling, and a good shot down the right field line.
Foul.
And over the fence, foul. Not exactly. He wanted to go over the fence fair.
Yeah, and it looked good off the bat. It just tailed really hard. He had a lot of spin on it, and it went from about 10 feet inside the foul line all the way to about 10 feet outside the foul line.
And pitcher going to change the ball situation here. So 2-2. So the wife got us a on-air sign that flashes as a swing and a miss for a strike 3. And that's going to be out number 3. But she's now a little mad at me because I forgot to bring it. So, but we got it for her so she wouldn't, say crazy stuff while we're on the air.
Well, in our defense, too, I mean, I've already almost electrocuted myself once tonight.
Yes, you have. And I'm trying to move because as I said, we have rain that kind of comes in sideways, so I've had to move some electrical wires already further in because we are under a canopy. However, rain can find anywhere it wants to go.
Oh, yes.
Hey, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching Whitehouse Baseball on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back. Eli Shelley, the catcher, stepping in. We're back. Eli Shelley stepping in to lead things off. That's going to be the first pitch. Looked like over, but it must have been outside or inside, whichever one.
Yeah, 9-1-2 due up for the Tigers.
So now 1-1.
Good pitch. Kind of had him fooled just a little bit.
Yeah, that one kind of dropped. He pulled the proverbial string. Foul back. So 1-2. He tried to get him on that one.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what he was doing on that.
He's trying to get him chase that one.
Sure enough, did. So now 2-2.
Like I said, it's
For
that
Shelley.
them old crafty lefties.
They have that ability.
He's got all that junk. which, you know, if you're a coach, you love to see.
And that's going to be a high pop fly right field. And Maddox Evans is going to be there for out number 1.
Back to the leadoff man, center fielder
Cam Rotner coming up now, the center fielder. He singled on a hard line drive to center field his first at bat.
And outside. For ball 1. And that one's going to be hit in left center field.
Oh, he just lost it.
He lost the ball. And they're going to bring him. And it looks like they're going to try to get him at third. And a triple.
Yeah, in some ways, it was almost like he was trying to deke him because, you know, Whittle set up like he was underneath it, but he never saw the ball. The ball 10 to 15 feet away from him, bounced to the wall, and, you know, Rotner's quick enough. He's sitting there on third right now with no outs, or excuse me, 1 out. That one came right off the end of the bat.
And that's going to be a foul ball back.
Yeah, Landon Harvey, the shortstop for the Tigers, walked his first at bat. Came around to score on the grand slam.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1. 2, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. And a good job by Wilcox to stop that one. That could have been bad.
Yeah, that next run is just 90 feet away.
Yeah. That could have been something bad.
And Kreiner walked his first at bat also.
And they get it. And out number 3. So we're going to go to a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Thank you, Luck77, for telling us about the third. About the third base. We're trying to. I have a camera on the table, and so when I'm able to, I try to move it when the play is that way. So I try to do my best on that one. So thank you for bringing that to our attention. Top of the third, 5-0 still the score. That pitch is going to be in there for a ball.
7, 8, 9 due up for the Wildcats.
As Wilcox is in. Fouled back for a strike, so 1-1. Despite the rain, a pretty good crowd has shown up as that one goes over for a strike. Now Wilcox finds himself a little bit behind.
Yeah, it's a great crowd considering the rain and the distance. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Texas High fans here, but there's a lot of Wildcat fans here too.
And that one was fouled back. Schilling gets the sign. And here's the pitch. And gets that in there for a strike. So strike 3.
Center fielder, number 3, Keaton Whittle.
Or number 5, Keaton Whittle. I think the PA called him number 3. And you know, in my total random and off-topic things, I think this is the first field, and it's not anything they did other than I'm just broke, but it's the obligatory hot dog.
That is true. You usually have your hot dog. That is true. You usually have your hot dog right before the game, but we were a little busy trying to figure out how we were going to do the job.
Yeah, something about work, you know, kind of gets in the way.
Always.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that was rough.
I was looking at that pitch and had to be out. Good location, try to get him to chase. Good job by Whittle not to.
It's going to be down and in there for a strike, he said. So strikeout number 2 for out number 2.
That makes 4 strikeouts this game so far for the Tigers pitcher. So Schilling's doing a good job locating at least where the umpire wants it. Hopefully Hunter Cook can do something to change that just a little bit.
That one's going to be fouled back. So 0-2 the count.
And he's got a good eye. He's on the ball, just not quite got the timing. So he's just kind of fouling it off, but see if he can change his luck here.
That's going to be high. Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the third.
First up is third baseman Taylor Thornton.
And, of course, they have to turn the music up as loud as they can.
Yes.
Don't know why they feel that necessary, but apparently they do.
This is a good spot for that curveball to miss. Dropped just out of the zone for ball one. Norton walked his first at bat. I call that one just a bit inside.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Finally gets a strike on the board. And that's going to be a shot over to shortstop. Rodriguez has it. Over to first. And gets the out. Out number one.
That almost looked like that's how you would draw that up.
Right?
Got Turner.
Yeah, Zabre Turner is in. And he's going to swing and miss.
Struck out looking his first at bat. I believe that was the first one that Braden Jackson came in to pitch to. I think he came in middle of the count.
That one's going to go foul down the first base line. So he's going to be down 0-2.
That one was just a little bit high. Good spot for an 0-2 pitch.
Time is called.
Swing and a miss. So far, good job this inning by Braden Jackson. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Kason Schilling, who flew out to the left fielder his first at bat back in the first. Good break on that one, kind of froze Schilling.
Oh, and 1 the count. Jackson with the pitch, and that gets fouled back for strike 2. Has a chance to get out of it.
Yeah, that's almost not fair. He starts him off with all that off-speed stuff, breaking pitches, and then comes at him with that fastball. He just couldn't catch up to it.
Right.
Oh,
Great pitch. And that's going to be out number 3. And just like that, we are done with the 3 innings. We'll be right back. You're watching, well, NETSN?
yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
All right, we are back with JoJo Adams leading off the top of the 4th inning. Grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. And just so you know, we're readjusting the camera to hopefully get a little better view for you at home plate. Fouled that one back, so 0-1 to count. Almost ready with it. We're just checking it because his phone works with it. Called strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the Wildcat second baseman. Oh, and chased a high one for the swinging strikeout. And that's out number 1 for the Wildcats. Next up brings the DH, number 2, Ace Vasquez for the Wildcats. Hit by pitch in the first inning. Was out at second on the fielder's choice. The windup and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Good eye by Vasquez. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. So the count's 1-1. Almost getting that camera up. Schilling gets signed. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball. Third baseman fields it. Throw over to first in time. And that's out number 2. So he kind of broke the streak. There were 6 straight strikeouts, 4 of them looking before Vasquez grounded into that out 5-3. So now we have Maddox Evans up, who grounded into a fielder's choice his first at bat for the third out in the top of the first. Hard ground ball off the pitcher. Oh. And, I mean, the Tigers got a great bounce off the pitcher to the shortstop. Shortstop rushed the throw. And, you know, a great diving attempt by Kreiner over at first, but it pulled him off the bag. So Evans reaches first with the infield single. Good ambush tactic. I mean, first pitch, he was swinging. So now your catcher's walked out. Check on his pitcher. Give him a little time to check on him. Coach looks over at him. He shakes him off, says, no, I'm good. So now Shelley's getting back behind the plate, and that brings up the cleanup man, Alex Rodriguez. Comes set, and the pick off to first. Close play, but he gets back. And Schilling's got a good pickoff to first, especially for a right-hander. Delivery and the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. I know the score on the display shows bottom of 3rd. It is top of the 4th with 2 outs. He comes set, and the pitch. Pitch is low. Good block by the catcher. Nobody moving. 1-1. So allegedly, we've got a new camera. And there it is. Looks a lot better without the net in there.
All right.
It changes to the top of the 4th.
Yeah.
That's my. He's the one with all the magic. I just pointed out.
So 1-1 count. Be a foul ball.
See, I was telling them, Vasquez, when he came up, he broke up the whole 6 straight strikeouts. And he grounded out, but he started something because then Maddox Evans came up and tattooed that one straight up the middle for a single.
And that's going to go to first for out number 3. So a runner is left on for the for the Wildcats. And we're going to head to a break. We'll be right back as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back here at Texas High, the bottom of the 4th. It's going to bring up Paul Magnus. And isn't he our...
That is Mr. Magnus.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
I think so.
I did. I went the wrong way. Thank you. I pushed the minus instead of the plus, but we got it. I got it now. We're good.
Braden Jackson's still on the bump for the Wildcats.
Doing a fairly good job after coming in for Beaumont in the first inning. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, and you wonder if Mr. Magnus is thinking back to that first inning grand slam he hit. So I doubt he gets that same pitch.
No, and you know that Jackson's thinking a little bit about, what am I going to do here? I got to be different. I got to.
He's got to
not throw that again.
Yeah, he's got to mix it up a little. But also, the one thing about it is he's coming up with nobody on board, so he could still kind of attack him because that one run.
That's going to be inside for a ball. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, you don't want to get into a hitter's count.
Right. Now you got 3 and 1.
So here we are.
Into a hitter's count, which you didn't want to do. But it happens.
It does happen. I mean, this is baseball. These are kids, but even the pros do it. So, you know, I'm still thinking you're not going to give him something just juicy.
That one's going to be low. Kind of keeping it away, and then it's, I mean, is it smart ball? You never know.
Now, previous history would suggest maybe so.
Now you got Colby Smith heading in. He flew out back in the first.
Yeah, that was that great over-the-shoulder catch by JoJo Adams. It's hard to call that a pop-out to the second baseman, but that's what it was. On paper, anyway.
And that's going to be a pop up back on Sailor Wilcox for out number 1.
No, he's kicking himself.
Yeah. Because he had a big opportunity there to maneuver some runners around.
Yeah, that's one of those deals where, you know, you've got that saying you've heard and you've seen it on memes. You had one job.
Eli Shelley coming in. He's going to try to bunt it, and he hits it, but it goes the wrong way.
You know, that's one of those, at least it did go down.
Oh, and 1 pitch. That one's going to be fouled back as well.
You know, that slide step that Braden Jackson just showed, that was impressive because usually lefties will do this different thing when they got a runner on first, but that was one of the quicker slide steps I've ever seen.
And a little inside, runner's going to go. Gets there in time. So it's going to be 1 and 2. Oops. With a runner now on second. And it's a little dribbler fouled. And count remains 1 and 2. And a good pitch, but not sure where it went.
It had to be out. That's the only thing I can think of. We're at an angle again, so
Always.
yeah.
And a good solid hit into left field. And a good job by Hunter Cook to hold him. And we'll wait till the concert goes off. can't even hear the announcer talk over.
I know.
Yeah, they need to do better on that.
They need to rethink that.
Yeah.
But that was a great angle Hunter Cook took on that ball, because it was a hard line drive that he just was able to stick his glove up and catch because of the great angle he took for it.
So Reitner call time. And that's one thing about Jackson. He does take his time on the mound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to go to Adams. Adams is going to get it over to first as Russell is there for out number 3. So we are now through 4 innings on to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back. Caleb Russell starting us off here for the Wildcats. Got Schilling still on the bump for the Tigers. Russell struck out looking in the second inning, looking to change his luck just a little bit. He gets the sign, starts his wind up, and the pitch. Called strike 1. Fouled off. There we go. Apologize. We're using our third base camera for behind home plate, and I picked the normal home plate camera. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Russell. Fouled off. So we'll do it again. And in case y'all wondering, I'm having to push buttons, so that's why everything's just a little delayed. Foul ball off to the right side. So Russell's still battling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Timeout called by Russell. Kind of get his bearings back. Hopefully disrupt, maybe disrupt a little timing of the pitcher. Swing, foul tip into the glove for the first out.
Next up is third baseman Mason Johnson.
Mason Johnson, the third baseman for the Wildcats, now in the box. Struck out swinging in the second inning. Pop caught in foul territory by the Tigers first baseman. And y'all just ignore. Hang on, let's try that one. There we go. I found the right button. So 2 outs. So Sailor Wilcox, the Wildcat catcher. Now, here for his at bat. Pop-up foul to the right side. And now we got somebody who knows how to do the buttons. I am just a little off on that.
What'd I do? Oh.
There we go.
Why are we on? What the heck?
What buttons I push wrong?
You didn't. It somehow went to.
So we are at the top of the fifth.
Yes.
With 2 outs and a 1-2 count. Or excuse me, 1-1 count. Now.
I'm caught up now.
Okay. See, the eyes a little bit everywhere.
You did good. That was down low for a ball.
Yeah, I pushed the home plate camera.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
And I look up and
it's black.
It's black.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I messed you up on that. Third base is actually home.
Yes.
And first base is first. Ooh, that was a defensive.
Handcuffed.
Yeah, he Wilcox kind of fought for his life on that.
Hey, he fought it off. He fought it off, and that's a catcher. You know, they're tough as nails anyway.
Oh yeah, they are.
So he eats those for breakfast. Nice quality at bat for Wilcox.
And he's going to take a stroll. So we have a runner on first.
Yeah, so far, I mean, you know, they need base runners. So far, they've got the 1 hit. And this is only their 4th base runner of the game. So really need some good base running. Joshua Henry coming in to handle those duties at first for the catcher Wilcox. Looks like a pinch hitter. Jonathan Orr in the box now.
Good old Jonathan Orr. You know, I went to school with a Johnny Orr. I wonder if that's any relation.
Number 16, Joshua Henry is running at first base.
See, I'm ahead of the announcer.
Yes, you are, because you are that good.
He was probably playing the music.
Well, you had to turn it up.
Yeah. Leave that one down there.
And that's going to go in to the outfield.
Great piece of hitting in the 5-6 hole. Just move up 90 feet.
Now batting is left fielder Hunter Cook.
Down and away for ball 1. And Cook struck out looking his first at bat, but that was an extended at bat. Fouled off multiple pitches.
A good, solid hit left field. It's going back and gone. Home run. over the left field wall into the bullpen. And a 3-run homer. Hunter Cook puts the Wildcats on the board.
Gotta love it, getting that HR from the 9-hole. But it shows the strength of this team to be able to hit 1 through 9. And just like that, you got the coach coming out to talk to his pitcher now as the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats comes up.
Beautiful hit. And it was so hard and so fast that Smith couldn't really get to it. He could have, if it had gotten there, he could have made the catch, I'm sure, because it was just right over the wall. But yeah, Hunter Cook hit it just so hard, and he just couldn't get there.
That was one of those line drive homers.
Yeah, it was a line drive homer.
That wasn't one of those towering shots. That one was just on a rope. I mean, and he's barreled quite a few like that in previous games, but just that time I guess the stars aligned and everything was just perfect. Great piece of hit.
And that's going to be high for a ball as JoJo Adams is going to step in and try to keep it going with, guess what? That was a 2-out rally.
Imagine that.
Wildcats once again.
In the 5th inning.
Making their ways in the world today. Takes everything they got. And they do it with 2 outs.
Well, you know,
be fouled back.
They take a break from all their worries.
Uh-huh. It sure helps a lot. Right now, they don't want to get away, though.
No. They weren't going to let them get away.
No. And that's going to be a solid hit. However, it is going to be fielded into center field. And that's going to be Cameron Reitner. And that's going to be 3 outs. But not before the Wildcats get on the board by a 3-run homer on the back of Hunter Cook over the left field wall. And we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th with a 3-5 score as the Wildcats shorten and kind of shrink. That's what the word I'm looking for. Shrink that lead that the Tigers have had since the first. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, see how the Tigers respond. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one, folks. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back, bottom of the 5th. Landon Harvey's going to lead things off for the Tigers, see if they can extend back the lead that Hunter Cook helped the Wildcats get within 2 of. That's going to be a swing and a miss for a strike.
Couldn't hold up just enough, but that's some of that off-speed nasty from a lefty. Ball high. And I know we were having technical issues at the first of the game, so I'm gonna shout out Dave and Bonnie again.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to tell you all that we're hoping we did record. We've been recording since we started in the bottom of the 1st, and so hopefully I'll get with our wonderful boss man and see what we can do about getting it, the recording part, uploaded onto YouTube if we can. and that way it won't be the
the
choppiness. So I'll try to see what I can do to get that done. That's going to be over third base side as Mason Johnson gets it for the 5-3 put out.
Yeah, we kind of get spoiled over in Whitehouse.
Oh, we do, big time.
Great signal, great playlist on the PA.
And not too loud.
Not too loud when things are needing to be done and said. First baseman Caden Crowner up. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored.
And a high fly ball going to be called off by JoJo Adams. He's going to get it just behind second base for out number 2.
And good short inning would be great for Jackson. He's at 60 pitches right now. So he would love to get out of this with 5 or less to Mr. Norton here. Oh, smoked that one, but well foul.
Still counts as a strike.
Long strike. That one went over more towards a concession. I think they had a special for it.
That's going to be in there for a strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers. And Wilcox held just a little long just to see if it worked. He didn't really have to frame it. It looked like a good pitch, but Blue thought it might be a little high.
Yeah, and that was a good spot for it. If it was high, it was still good because he came with those off speeds that just missed, kind of like that one.
Yeah, that one was just a little low.
But I think he's about to come back with that high fastball.
I don't know. He may try to do a breaker on the outside before that, just because he's got one ball to play with there. Try to see if he'll go fishing.
There it was.
It was. Told you. Look at that. And he gets it for the strike 3. And out number 3, so we're going to head to the top of the 5th. We're through 6 here, or through 5 here in Texas High, or Texarkana, we'll call it.
Texarkana, Texas.
Texarkana, Texas.
We're still on the side of the line.
Yes, we are. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Sorry, I was singing Pat Green. Took me back to my college days right there. Man, I saw Pat Green in a little bar in Nacogdoches called Bullfrogs.
I've been there.
Back in 1999?
I don't think they changed much at Bullfrogs after either.
No, I don't even know if it's still there. I hadn't been in a while.
It's been a couple years since I've been, but
now I know Jitterbugs burned down.
Yes.
Back in 1999. Pat Green, before he really went, well, he was, I mean, Texas country, but Corey Morrow was there too. Not Corey Morrow. Who was I? Oh, I don't remember much about that night. But yeah, it was Pat Green. And it was a wonderful concert. I also saw him at the Old Palace, but he has already made it big at that time. That was later on.
Hey, I've been to one concert at the Oil Palace. And believe it or not, I had somebody that gave us tickets, so we went anyway. Brett Michaels.
Oh. And that's going to be a good hit out in the right field, but a scoop from Magnus. Tries to do a little Willie Mays style, kind of, sort of, out number one. Now, I have seen a few concerts, but the first one I ever saw in Old Palace was I saw Alabama and Clint Black and Lori Morgan. Those are the three all three same time, not like all on the same stage, but the same concert. And that was back in I think it was like 89, 88, 89.
Back when Oil Palace was prime.
Yeah.
You know, you had people like, I think my mom went when Tom Jones showed up. Yep.
I never seen Tom Jones.
Tom Jones, boy. I mean, he could open a lingerie business after the show because of all the garments thrown on the stage.
2 balls, no strikes. And a good pitch in there for a strike. And Schilling looking in.
Maddox had a base hit his last at bat.
Oh, and the bat goes flying. And Evans.
And infielders go scattering.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
I think Kreiner was trying to figure out what was going on and almost ended up into the dugout.
What did I do to you? It's competition.
So there it is, swing and a miss for strike three. I guess he was just a little bit taken aback by the bat throw.
Yeah, you know that's got to mess with your mojo just a little. Because now you're wondering, you know, if I got a good enough grip.
Oh, yeah.
Doing this, you know, because he's not trying to hit nobody with it.
So A-Rod stepping in. How's he done most of the day today?
He's 0 for 2, but he's put both balls into play. So he's due for sure.
And that one's in there as a first pitch strike was watched. And here's the pitch. And that one's going to be over to the second baseman. And a good job to kind of pull that out as Cobb just kind of tosses that over. And that's going to be out number 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching NETSN. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And back here, Zabray Turner is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Wildcats kind of running out of time here, and they're going to have to hold in this inning, and then they got really the top of the 7th to get some stuff going.
Yeah, they got to score at least 2. Their next at bat or the ball game's over.
That's going to go, I already got the camera on the wrong one, and calls it safe. Yeah. Russell came off. I thought he came back down, but I don't think he had the ball, did he?
No, it looked like the throw was high. He came up.
I was looking at his foot, sorry.
And the throw was high. It came up to get it. He was stretching. I mean, he still kind of shook up just a little about it, but almost had it, but not quite.
So runner goes to first.
Great effort all the way around. It was a tough play.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Excuse me. Another ball.
Bad, baby.
And a good bunt. And they're going to go fielder's choice over to first, and the sack bunt did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think both these teams are playoff teams.
I believe so.
I believe so. So they've still got more baseball to play after this week.
And one of them is we'll be back at Whitehouse for the Mount Pleasant Whitehouse game on Friday.
More Tigers. So,
Paul Magnus stepping in.
1 for 1 with a monster shot, grand slam, and a walk.
Yep, they're gonna walk him, and probably for a couple of reasons. One, they don't want another home run. Number 2, now you're in a double play situation with 1 out.
Yeah.
And you got Colby Smith. What has he done so far?
He's popped out to second and popped out behind the plate to the catcher.
It's a little bit more forgiving batter.
Yeah, he's
in a sense, but you also don't want to bank on that. But
you don't want to bank on it.
But you do have the double play opportunity here to end the inning. And that's going to go third base. And they don't go for the double play, but they do go for the runner at first. And really a smart play by Johnson to just go for the, I guess, easier out. But it does put the runners on second, third, and you lose your double play opportunity, although you really don't need it because you have 2 outs now.
Yeah, 2 outs. You got that open base, but you're at your 9-hole. Now, he had a great line drive to Hunter Cook. That one that Hunter took that great angle at.
Right.
But he's still 0 for 2 at this point, so you want to take your chances.
And he's going to say that's high for a ball.
So they need to get him out, and then they're chasing 2 in the top of the 7th.
Uh-oh, we have a loose ball. And a play at the plate is not in time.
Correction, we're chasing 3.
So 2 balls and no strike to Shelley. In there for a strike. Good pitch by Jackson.
Yeah, good job coming back after the previous pitch, and getting on the board with the strike.
So 3-1. Going to be fouled off, and that'll make a full count.
That was pitch number 75 for Braden Jackson.
Hey, going back to our Old Palace, I saw Marty Stewart at the Old Palace too. No, that was a treat. Now it was older.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I was older and he was older, but it was still. And a swing and a miss for strike 3, and just like that, Jackson gets out of the inning, but not before one run does come across. And the Wildcats down by 3 with only 3 outs to go. So we're going to see what they do as we head to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Sugar and spice.
So good. I got you. We're heading to the top of the 7th here at Texarkana, Texas. Texas High. As the Wildcats going to try to get something going and dive into that 3-run deficit they're in. And they got to. They only got 3 outs left unless they do what they usually can do, have been known to do, and have the ability to do. And Caleb Russell's going to start things off. And Kason Schilling still, no, yes.
Yes, he's still on the
He's
bump.
still on the bump.
83 pitches thrown so far.
Russell steps in, ready to go. And here's the pitch. Now, do me a favor. Look at, if you get a chance, look at the pitcher. Look at Schilling. And he looks like the back of his jersey says number 2. But the front says number 1.
Goetz coming in to run for Russell.
Oh, Goetz. Look at that. Runner on first. But I'm serious. Watch him.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was confused a minute ago. But it looks like, and I'm old. My eyes are getting bad. Now Mason Johnson.
And you're asking me to look?
I am.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Fouled back.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying, but it's the way it's bending.
I don't know. Here, look. See, okay. Yeah,
But-
it is. It's been.
But when you had that angle, when his back's more towards his
Yep,
dugout,
yep.
it did look just like a 2 from
just
here.
like a 2.
The simple things we get
I
amused
know.
by.
We're old and we get excited about little things here. That's going to bounce.
I think we probably broke,
And so Russell's at second now after the steal.
which, I mean, they're still chasing 3, so.
Oh, yeah. Got to do what you got to do. So full count. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be strike 3 as Russell watches that one. I mean, not Russell, excuse me. That was going to be Johnson.
Johnson, yeah.
So out number 1. And here comes Sailor Wilcox.
Next up is the catcher, Sailor Wilcox.
So Wilcox will step in. He's got a runner in scoring position. As Russell daring Schilling to throw it. That's going to be low for a ball.
Remember, that's Goetz.
Oh, that's go. Excuse me. You're right.
In
Oh,
Russell's
it's-
spot.
And Russell, thank you. Thank you for making that clear to people that
Yes.
I'm not just completely.
You're not totally senile.
Yeah, I'm not just completely crazy and yeah. You know what I really need to know is there a Chicken Express on the way home? That's what.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
That's in my brain. I know. I want to see the end of the ball game, but I just want to know if there's a Chicken Express on our drive home.
Boy.
Here's the pitch. Good, solid hit. It's going to drop and underneath as Cobb tries to get it, and now it's runners at the corners. And honestly, I'm going to be a little bit of a stickler here, I'm not going to call it either way, but honestly, as a coach-minded, as a second baseman, you should have stopped and just allowed it to hit, stuck in front of it. But
I don't think he would have got him if he would have waited on it. Because, I mean, that thing had such a good spin on it. Now, on turf, especially wet turf, it's not going to spin out as much as it would have. But, I mean,
and we have a new. They said it was Whittle, but now we have number 7 up.
it's Orr. He
Jonathan,
batted,
yeah, Orr's back up. They called Whittle, but it's not Whittle. It's Orr. So Jonathan Orr calls timeout.
Yeah,
This is number 7, Jonathan Orr at the plate.
and
Gets the call from Coach Branch.
And the only thing I can think of, because I couldn't pay attention, I didn't see it out that far, but he probably took over in center field because Orr can play that position.
Oh, yeah. It's going to bounce for a ball. So runners at the corner is only 1 out for the Wildcats right now.
And I doubt very seriously, because you have Hunter Cook on deck, I doubt very seriously they're going to pinch hit for him.
No, not after what he did.
Not after that.
Hunter's a good, solid player. He's
Yeah.
a good, solid hitter.
That poor baseball.
Don't think that he's because he's in the 9th hole that he's there because he can't hit. The boy's got skills.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows the depth on this Whitehouse team,
Oh,
number
yeah,
one.
definitely.
But number 2, you don't want somebody who doesn't know baseball and
Yeah.
doesn't know how to run bases in front of your leadoff. You want a good player
yeah.
at 9.
Well, it's just like we kind of call it a good hit,
Good line
center
drive.
field, and that's going to bring a run in. But going back to what we were saying, what I was saying is Ace Vasquez is usually your number 9 hole hitter, but he's the diamond in the rough that we always talk about because he does those kind of things. He can hit the ball and make things happen. Coach McClure is going to come out and have a conversation, probably make a pitching change, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's at 99 or 95 or 99. I can't see the pitch counter, kind of went to the side on me. He's in the high 90s, mid to high 90s.
So, yeah, I think they're going to bring in A new pitcher, I believe, waiting to see. Did he call somebody out?
I haven't seen nobody come in just yet. I think he's basically telling him, look, you've got this much. I mean, there's nobody in the bullpen, so.
No. I think he's just saying, hey, get us out of this. Let's go. You got a couple of runs to play with here. Both of them are on base. So don't put us in a position where we have to go to the bottom of the inning.
Yeah.
And Hunter Cook
Left fielder Hunter Cook.
is stepping in. Had a 3-run homer back 2 innings ago.
Got the opportunity to do it again.
He sure does.
Give him the lead.
So Schilling looking in. Here's the pitch. Going to be fouled back. He was looking for another one on that one.
Yeah, that was that. He's going again for that ambush tactic.
he was going for the fence. Sure enough was. Oh, 1. And here's the pitch. It's going to be foul back. So now Cook's in a bit of a position here where he's got to make sure that anything close, he's got to swing.
Yeah, he's in protect mode now. And, you know, do you see, does he chase him with the fastball again, or does he come in with that off speed that falls off?
He's got that right foot really in close, dug in to that back of the home plate. And it's going to be high for a ball. Good decision not to go chase that one. Because if he would have, either you miss it or if you hit it, you're going to have a pop fly.
Yeah, you flying that one good.
1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch. And no.
Good
on the
eye.
swing, and a good high to hold that one back. I believe that was a little inside. So 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, only 1 out for the Wildcats. One run is already across. And a solid hit left field. That's going to go back. And off the glove. That's going to be off the glove of Colby Smith, and the bases are now loaded for the Wildcats. And Hunter Cook tried to do it again. It was back to the wall, almost the warning track. And Colby Smith wasn't able to reel it in, and now we're at
top of the order, bases loaded.
JoJo Adams coming in.
So these little pesky Wildcats aren't going away. They're not ready to take that ride back down 59.
And that's going to be hit down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. So with the first pitch swing, you know what JoJo's thinking about.
It probably is not Chicken Express.
Nope. That's kind of out of my mind right now. My mind is left center, kind of a left center field hit. That's a wide open gap for JoJo, and he has the speed to make something happen. Look at right center, though.
Mm-hmm. Look at
And where does he put it? To the center fielder. As man.
And you cannot fault Josh Henry at all, because that was a hard line shot. I mean, great play defensively by the Tigers center fielder, but there's not much you could do. You honestly expect that to get down, and by the time he realized it wasn't going to get down, he had to just turn around and get back on bag.
So no run scores on that, 2 outs.
And look who's up.
Ace Vasquez, the diamond in the rough.
He always seems
the DIR hitter.
Always seems to come through.
He 9 times out of 10, he's our DIR. He can come in, make it happen.
And no pressure on him. We don't want him to.
No.
I mean, the kid.
We like all the players. We have something good to say about every single one of these kids because they are phenomenal.
I don't have
athletes.
anything bad to say about any of them.
No, not at all.
Much less all of them. Great.
I have thoroughly enjoyed this season, to be honest with you. This has been probably one of the funnest baseball seasons I've had broadcasting.
So our next business venture is going to be to establish wireless internet in
Texarkana,
Texas.
And that one's, he had a good thought. He was just a little bit ahead of it. So 1-1 the count. Base is still loaded, but unfortunately 1 out away.
Tie and run over on second base.
Yes, it is. And a base hit could possibly tie it.
With Orr speed, yeah.
Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. 2-1 count. Ooh, swung on and missed for strike 2. Now the Wildcats down. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. And the Wildcats down to their very last out.
Needing 2 runs.
Needing 2 runs
Had to throw that extra
to keep it going. Thank you. Yes. And here we go, Wildcat fans.
And number 2 is up.
2-2 pitch. And it's high for a ball now.
Everybody's
Here's
moving.
The full count.
So
yeah, everybody should be moving on this pitch.
So Orr will have a jump.
Yes.
At second.
So I would imagine no matter if this thing is anywhere close, Vasquez will be swinging. Here's the full count pitch. And swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score here in Texarkana at Texas High is the Tigers 6, the Wildcats 4. They did make a valiant effort to bring it back within 2.
And I'll say this, that was a foul tip strikeout, so he did make contact with that ball. Just great job by the catcher to squeeze that, keep it in the glove.
And I'm going to give a prop. Braden Jackson did a fantastic job coming in the bottom of the first. He was down by 2. It was already, it was 2-0.
No, it was 1.
Was it 1?
Yeah, because the grand slam.
Oh, you're right. Down by 1. But ended up with the grand slam, but then scoreless up until the 6th inning.
Yeah, I mean,
and did a good job.
When he came in, he had no outs, and before that grand slam was hit, there were 2 outs. So he almost got out of it.
And so very, very good job for him. But the final score, unfortunately, Wildcats just couldn't pull it out. And so, Jason, anything else you got on the board for us before we sign off for the night?
No, I think we're good. I think we're looking forward to seeing that Friday game.
Yes. So, and we will be back in Whitehouse 7 o'clock Friday for Mount Pleasant. We will have good internet, and so and all our cameras, all 4 cameras, will be up and going. Fingers crossed. So, anyway, weather permitting. So we appreciate everybody watching, and glad that you're all with us. So anyway, appreciate everybody watching and being a part of everything here. Have a great night. We will see you on Friday. We're done. Have a good one.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.